The goal and the vision of that is to inspire more cacao farmers in vegan. So good afternoon everyone, my name is Raquel Toquero-Choa. I am 46 years old already, sorry. This is the way how I used to introduce myself when I was 44 years old, when I became a speaker in TEDx. So I'm a TEDx, became a speaker of TEDx. So this is the way how I introduce. My name is Raquel Toquero-Choa. I am 46 years old, a housewife and a mother of 8. Here in the Philippines, people call me the chocolate queen. Then I asked myself, why people call me the chocolate queen? Yet I didn't study all these things. I didn't even finish college. I am 16 years old when I got married. Then I realized, and that was others told me too, that it is because I defied many conventions as a woman and as a Filipino. Friends, let me tell you how my affair with chocolate began. Of course, you can go to YouTube just to continue because I know it's quite long. So we are here to, of course, to enjoy a few of my tablia chocolate creations. So from tablia to chocolate. Of course, you wonder why this kind of presentation. Of course, as an artist, chocolate is my medium. So this is the way how I introduce, but it's beyond being an artist because this is our slogan is chocolate from the land to the brand to life. And once I was asked, one of the media as well, she asked me this, that Raquel, who is your trainer? If you said that you did study as a chocolatier, and I said, oh, rocks, rivers, mountains, and twigs is my trainer. My affair with chocolate began in a secluded mountain when I was 7 years old. 7 rivers away from home, I have to cross every day. So then, that is my useful answer. Rocks, rivers, mountains, and twigs is my trainer. I was trained by nature. So here you go. Let's have our chocolate appreciation, please. But of course, along the way, you can ask questions. So, whichever angle, as a mother of 8, as a empowered woman, as a tablia maker, as a chocolate queen. But please, let's have our chocolate appreciation. So this is one of my chocolate appreciation, the cayenne. We call it the chocolate trio. This is a chocolate cayenne, a cayenne powder that I infuse in a white chocolate, and I mix a lot of cacao nib. What made it beautiful, because this cacao nib, we ferment. So because of the fermentation, it developed a lot of flavors. Believe it or not, a lot of our guests, even foreign guests, they said like, wow, amazing. There's a lot of taste and notes. And in the hotel industry, they call me the Philippine chocolate sommelier. So I also do pairing wine, beer. Yeah. Bian, as an artist, it's like, you can imagine Bian. Yeah, so this is the cayenne. And of course, after the cayenne, I used to suggest when you consume this, when you enjoy this kind of chocolate, start number 1, number 2, white chocolate with cacao nib, then goes to the dark chocolate with cacao nib, and that's the time you drink your white wine or red wine. But if you want white wine lang, you consume only the 2, then white wine, prosecco, even champagne. But if you're into red wine, this one, the dark chocolate.
What kind of red wine? Your grapes?
Cabernet Sauvignon usually I used to pair. But of course, after all, it's up to the palate because each one of us is unique, including our taste.
What about for beer?
The beer, can I have this? This one is I used to pair with a beer. Yeah, this one.
You had it a while ago, the chocolate
Yeah, so-
mango nugget and cactofine.
Yeah, so for the red horse, it's quite strong, and the praline, so usually praline please. So these 3 kinds.
These are the packaging, what you have.
Yeah, so
in the
this
chocolate
is
stuff.
usually for the strong, like red horse, but this one I used to pair with Stella or Heineken, one of my favorite. But of course, San Miguel beer. Yeah, this one is also for red horse and Cerveza Negra, so you can pair a little stronger.
Nice.
Nice, no, amazing, no, like
Amazing.
beer. No, I once tried this like 6 years ago in Picasso Hotel. So we do like, but that one is a beer, but
Craft beer.
Craft beer. Amazing. Believe it or not, our chocolate is beyond. Like after all, that's why I became empowered because like, I'm not a chocolatier actually, but I became empowered because along the way, let's see, 13 years ago, when I started this, believe it or not, what trigger is only when I realized that cacao is the main ingredient of chocolate. So then I said, cacao is chocolate? So then, as a little girl who grew up in the forest, in the mountain, and I said, wow, hindi pala kami mahirap. Parang I became empowered because really, cacao, and then kami yung nagtatanim, and that forest composed of hundreds of cacao trees. So then, I became empowered. From that moment, chocolate is my medium. So I started chocolate buffet from Bumba, lechon paksiw, from habhab, pizza, anything. And then later on, I realized that because I believe that life is a journey, and along the way you meet a lot of people, and then from no people, because two neighbors at the time, I remember, and then wala kang taong makikita. So then, and then I realized, wow, there's a lot of people. But after when I came out from the mountain, I was 16 years old and I got married. And then, after all, people says to me like, oh Raquel, can you do this? Can you do that? And then I work with the hotels so like mga chefs, like GM. So then, and I said, of course, I know how to make that. So I try. So hanggang sa, I believe that collaboration. So one mind from one mind. But one of the secret, I think, is like the willingness, be open. And then when you're open, everything will follow. So that's how I created all these things. Sa totoo lang, hindi ako umiinom, but along the way, I learned. Because one of my philosophy as well is like, if there's a need to do it or to learn, I will. For the love of 3 C's. Creator, country, and cacao. That is usual my philosophy that sa totoo lang nahiya ako, nanglalamig ako, natatakot ako. But what motivated me is that I believe this is my calling and here I find meaning. And after all, I'm standing here with you for the love of 3 C's. Proudly, of course, creator, country, cacao. Cacao is the instrument that I find meaning in life. Mayong hapon, good afternoon everyone. Pag-is kumain ka ng tsokolate kasi lalo akong mahiya.
Again, and then we'll have the dart which neutralizes the sting or the kick. So if you don't feel the kick, I'll kick you. Then we have extra kick.
I know, being an artist, I know na, well, of course, I'm going to say a little like, I'm disorder, but I know mayroon lang ginagawa dito, but I still love the flair of cracking this, like, like this, and how you're, so I love to do like cracking.
So that's, I thought it was the board. That's the chocolate.
Me too, I thought.
Oh, thank you.
So you thought it's not chocolate?
Yeah, I thought it was like the board. I thought that was
What's your favorite?
The color.
What's your favorite?
My favorite here is the one that tastes like the praline.
Oh,
So the dark, super dark. I mean, this is similar.
okay, yeah, this
Yeah.
one is
It's
dark.
sweeter.
But it's much sweeter, but sweeter.
Oh, this second, please.
We're at the chocolate chamber in Cebu.
I know hindi ito mauubos, but
Well, of
I'm going
course
to give
it's
this to
spicy.
you because I know that this is
Grabe.
Thank you so much. And I was,
Grabe.
believe it or not, I always say this to myself that thank you vloggers, writers, sa totoo lang. I'm not being here because I have lots of things to do. I'm going to have another exhibit tomorrow. I'm opening the new star. But sa totoo lang, pag sabihin talagang journalists, vloggers, talagang, writers, kayo talaga yung haharapin ko because, when I started this, kayo po rin yung nagpapakilala sa akin. So, a lot, then I became one of the brand ambassador of Philippine Daily Inquirer. And I said, this is Raquel-Choa and this is my Inquirer.
Miss Raquel, quick question.
Yes, sir.
What's the sweetest part of being the chocolate queen?
Pardon?
What's the sweetest part of being the chocolate queen?
The sweetest part is, oh wow. Well, I had the opportunity to share my affair with chocolate. That once the 7 years old little girl lived in a secluded mountain, there was no people around me. But this time, because I became the chocolate queen, so I had a chance to share my affair with chocolate. So nabibigyan akong opportunity. So I think for me, I consider that one of the sweetest because When I was a little girl, talagang bittersweet. Kasi chocolate namin walang sugar, but yeah, sa totoo lang, that's really, that is the sweetest part that I said like, marami palang tao. Kasi when I was a little girl, I live in the village that walang tao. So I thought when I was a little girl na, yeah, yun lang ang buhay namin. So, forests, mountains. So then now, because of chocolate, I get a chance to share my favorite chocolate that's inseparable from my life.
But of course, there were challenges before you being the queen. Can we consider that as the bitter part of
I love
the journey?
challenges. I love challenges because of the challenges, because along the way I realized that challenges, it made me a better person. So and then I believe that then I used to embrace, because I believe that when things happen, there is a purpose and a reason behind to make you a better person. Yeah, of
Right.
course I crossed 7 rivers along the way, and now people ask me, how did you develop this? And I said, I use all my senses. Kasi sa totoo lang talagang, hindi ka makakross sa river, sa ilog namin, pag hindi mo you have to dip your feet pa, tapos pakiramdaman mo na. So then, when I develop as an artist, I can use all my senses. So yeah, nakatuturo talaga ang kahirapan. And of course, in being an entrepreneur, after all, what makes the challenges, pandemic of course hit, no? But the nice thing is, because nadadaanan ko yung parang lahat niyata ng hirap. So I became a labandera, a kasugera, nadadaanan ko yung lahat. So because of challenges, it's also made me parang anchored in my vision na hindi ka talaga na easy because babalikan mo yung kahirapan na nangyari mo.
And it motivates you.
Yes, motivate me, of course, because there's a vision, there's a promise. As a chocolate queen, I believe that it's beyond the title, but there is a duty, beyond, a purpose, because when I said that I have responsibility and a role to play, because to continue, sharing to the world, because it's really a long way to go.
Since you're the chocolate queen and Philippines is your kingdom, how do you see the future of chocolate in the Philippines?
Oh, wow.
Chocolate business, since you're an entrepreneur as
Well,
well.
of course, vision, because that's also I also my dream, no? Na if there's a Starbucks into coffee, so the chocolate chamber will lead into the chocolate. So the next is alternative to coffee is chocolate, and that is my dream, to have, instead of Starbucks, this time is chocolate cafe. And I believe na marami pa maibalik natin by doing that, maibalik natin cacao farming, which is the tree of the food of the god.
True.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ms. Raquel.
Thank you.